I'll give appointment to the people that I need to talk to.
Alright. Ready like that? The time is 6:30.
6:44.
6:44. The city of East, time is 6:44. The day is Thursday, February 13th, 2020. The city of East Cleveland Agenda Review Council meeting is now called to order. Dr. Guy, can you call the roll, please?
Councilor Austin.
Present.
Councilor Stevenson. Present. Councilor Smith.
Present.
And we have our Assistant Law Director, Heather McCullough, present from the administration.
Thank you. Next, we have remarks of the public on agenda items only. Hearing none. Minutes to be approved.
So, councilors, these, again, didn't have a chance to get them done for tonight, but they're in draft form. And so you will get the ones that are completed available or before Tuesday, if not, they won't appear on the agenda.
Thank you. Next, reports and announcements from Mayor Brandon L. King. Madam Law Director, do you have any announcements?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have receipts of communication.
None.
Thank you. Next, we have reports from council committees. The next regular council meeting will be Tuesday, February 18th at 6:30. The next agenda review meeting will be Thursday, February 27th at 6:30. Acknowledging Councilwoman Gowdy. Committees, contracts, and property.
Mr. President, I would like to reserve my comments for the next meeting. The next contract and property meeting will take place on Thursday, March the 6th at 6:30 p.m. in this very chamber. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Councilman. The next Health and Safety Committee meeting that is chaired by Councilman Martin will be Tuesday, March 10th at 5:30.
For the record, Council Martin.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you. Next we have finance. Next finance committee meeting, which I chair, will be March 10th at 6:30. Next we have Councilwoman Juanita Gowdy, General Services.
Personnel and
Oh,
appointment.
I'm sorry. I do apologize.
Okay.
I'm sorry. General Services, Councilwoman Corinne Stevens. I apologize.
The next committee meeting, well, our first committee meeting will be Thursday, March 19th at 5:30 in this chamber.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Next personnel and appointments, Councilwoman Gowdy.
My next personnel appointment meeting is Tuesday, March the 23rd at 6:30 right here at City Hall.
Thank you very much. Proclamations.
There are none.
Thank you. Bids. Thank you very much. Legislation, Dr. Guy.
Okay, ordinance number 05-20, an ordinance to authorize the mayor to extend the contract with Pacini and Pacini, an independent public accounting firm, IPA, to audit the city of East Cleveland's 2018, 2019, and 2020 financial statements for the total cost of $202,360 over the course of 3 years, requested by the Finance Director, Charles Edelman, and sponsored by Ernest L. Smith, Council President.
Yeah, this is an extension on a 10-year, we have a 10-year contract. And this will be to audit from 2018, 2019, and 2020 to audit our financial statements for the cost of spread out over 3 years, $202,360. Over the.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I apologize.
No problem. What you want to hear the number figure?
Oh, yeah, please.
No
Numbers
problem.
are very important.
Spread out over 3 years, $202,360. For the 2018, 2019, and 2020 financial statements audit. We have a 10-year contract that has been in place since 2011. Any other comments?
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a comment. This is an opportunity for us to catch up and get our credit rating credit rating back on order because we will have things that are audited and verify. And the opportunity is limited, contract opportunity, limited for 10 years to keep, keep us in a position where we know that there's not some recurring mistakes that are taking place without additional review, and I appreciate this as an opportunity for the city.
Thank you very much. Any of my other colleagues? So we got a consensus to move it forward.
Move it forward.
Thank you very much, Dr. Guy.
Okay, we have resolution number 02-20, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Pamela O'Neill at a cost of $25 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 1838 Wesley, East Cleveland, Ohio 44112, permanent parcel number 672200029, requested by Building and Housing and sponsored by Timothy R. Austin, Counselor at Large.
Councilman Austin.
Yes, Ms. O'Neill did actually come before the council just to clarify that the estimated value of the lot was $275 minus the $250 appraisal fee, leaving a balance due to the city of $25. Excuse me. Again, Ms. O'Neill did come before the council. Excuse me. Did come before the council. That gum I was chewing is not treating me right. Did come before the council, and we agree that based on her future plans for the lot, it will be a benefit to the neighborhood where she's already taking care of the parcel, to allow her to have it and continue to take care of it. Thank you, Brother President.
Thank you. So we had a consensus to move forward.
Yes.
Thank you. Next, Dr. Guy.
Resolution number 03-20, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Jason Shaner under the Neighbor Next Door ordinance at a cost of $100 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 14005 Artenault, East Cleveland, Ohio 44112, permanent parcel number 671-10205. Requested by Building and Housing and sponsored by Timothy R. Austin, Counselor at Large.
Councilman Austin.
Yes, Brother President. Mr. Shaner actually did come before the council, and the estimated value of the lot was $350 minus his appraisal fee, which leaves the outstanding balance due to the city upon agreement to transfer the lot is $100. He had a history of taking care of the lot and doing a phenomenal job, and been given the proper respect and appreciation for the lot since he's been taking care of it. I don't remember how many years he said, but it's a number of years. And I agree that having the benefit of somebody caring enough about a parcel to take care of it for a long extended period would be a commendable effort for him to continue to do that in the future. So I agree that this particular resolution should move forward.
Thank you. We have a consensus of my colleagues.
Yes.
Thank you. Move resolution number 03-20 to the regular council meeting. Dr. Guy.
Okay, resolution number 04-20, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Lily Hunter under the Neighbor Next Door ordinance and at a cost of $100 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 13612 Milan, East Cleveland, Ohio 44112, permanent parcel number 671-04116, requested by Building and Housing, sponsored by Timothy R. Austin, Counselor at Large.
Thank you, Dr. Guy. Councilman Austin.
Yes, I believe this is where the husband actually came before the council to say that they've been taking care of the lot and they've enjoyed taking care of it, and this is another opportunity for the residents of the city to continue to enhance and beautify our great city. The Next Door program is a standard fee of $100 based on proximity of your house and use of the parcel once it's transferred in the council agrees. So I appreciate the opportunity to have somebody continue to take care of property in the city.
Thank you, Councilman. We have a consensus from my colleagues to move resolution number 04-20.
Move it forward.
Yes.
Thank you. Dr. Guy, please.
Resolution number 05-20, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Jacqueline L. King under the Neighbor Next Door ordinance and at a cost of $100 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 1744 Coit, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112, permanent parcel number 673-04048, requested by Building and Housing and sponsored by Timothy R. Austin. Counselor at Large.
Thank you, Dr. Guy. Councilman Austin?
Yes, Board President, this lot was also represented on site and discussed the plan for them to actually continue to take care of the parcel. If I'm not mistaken, there was opportunity to have the parcel fenced in and other things for the community's benefit. And I do appreciate having residents in the community take care of other residents in the community. So that was definitely a good thing for us to hear, and I agree that this thing should be moved forward for consideration.
Thank you, Councilman. We are the consensus to my colleagues.
Yes.
Thank you. We move resolution number 05-20 to the regular council meeting. Dr. Guy, please.
Resolution number 06-20, a resolution to support the replacement of the Cuyahoga County's current 3.9 mill levy with 4.7 mills for health and human services, requested by Nathaniel Martin, Counselor at Large, and sponsored by Nathaniel Martin, Counselor at Large.
Thank you. Any dialogue from my colleagues?
I got one question.
Yes, ma'am.
How much more money will this bring to the coffers? Does anybody know what the difference is between the previous, how they're gonna increase this with it from the 3.9 to the 4.7, how many dollars that is? I don't have a problem moving it forward, just a question that I have.
Might be a Charles question.
Right.
Can you repeat that for me, please?
The question is, how much more money will they get with the increase? Because that impacts the services. There could be an increase in services. That's what I'm concerned about.
Is this the first read?
No, this is going to the agenda. There's a second reading.
Well, he's not here to really expound on that. He's not really here to expound, to talk about it.
I'll ask you, I'll find out.
Yeah,
Put down like Charles.
Any other discussion from my colleagues?
I guess I'd like to know a little bit more. I read the legislation, and I too would like to know what the increase is. $1 per 100,000. It's like a 0.8% increase.
That's what he said.
So I want to see where we are with that and what the actual impact is. So this is the opportunity to discuss or see where we are, and I'd like to actually know where we are.
And this was actually a request from council member in Warrensville. They just wanted to gain the support of council here.
Oh, she called me.
So,
We could move forward with the understanding that we have our great finance director here. We can also meet with him before then to find out this answer.
And there,
I agree.
Consensus?
I just got some correspondence in from Melinda. And back.
Okay, yes, we are, that was the last legislation. We do have a receipt of communication.
So this is concerning the East Cleveland Visioning Project. There's gonna be a community meeting, and survey on Monday, February 17th at 6 p.m. at McGregor Home. So this is the opportunity for the community to give their input into the project that the mayor and the council have been working on together.
Thank you. For the record, can you say what time, Dr. Gunn?
It's Monday, February 17th at 6 p.m. at McGregor Home.
Thank you very much. All right, next we have remarks and requests of the public. our neighbor, this is when you would, discuss your concerns that you came here for tonight.
Well, you know, I can see that you
got
guys,
to-
oh, I gotta stand up there.
Please, pretty please, get a cherry on top of you.
State their name and address.
I ain't giving my address.
That's Rose.
Just kidding. My name is Camila Greer. I just started renting, I guess, 141 177th Lakeshore.
Time out. After, only East Cleveland residents allowed to speak unless I ask.
Well, that's the reason why I'm explaining to you that my grandmother stays across the
I
street
got
from
you,
me.
but you have to live here. I got you. Hold on one second. Ask my colleagues. We have a consensus to allow our neighbor to speak.
She represents her grandmother as a resident.
Yes.
Yes.
So my grandmother said that the landlords are doing a good job. I'm just gonna stick with what they said for right now until I do some more digging, because what I'm saying is not accurate.
What street do Granny stay on?
Right across the street here,
Okay.
directly across the street.
Okay.
The other day I came to pick her up because I like to eat with her, and that's pretty much where I sleep at sometimes because people drive me crazy. Not really. I'm very sane, very well educated. Miss Juanita, very nice to see you. You look amazing. Tell Silver B I said I'll be there Wednesday.
Okay.
I've had a lot of deaths in the family. You know, I've just been extremely stressed. I feel like there's a lot of prejudice in the community, but a lot of our people own these buildings and have been running things for years. My grandmother, first of all, she's full-blooded Cherokee Indian. She is a historical monument, literally. She's lived in multiple places on this street. I just went over there because I was sleepy. I just walked from Cleveland Heights. That's all my business though. Literally walked from Cleveland Heights. I do music with Bone Thugs and Harmony. My stage name legally is Thug Queen. Don't think I'm a gangster. I might have did a little something back in the days, but you know that's a part of the environment. You adapt. Mr. Mays knows me very well. Been knowing him since I was a little girl. I'm just here today to speak on the behalf of the people in this community. They kicking their doors in. They running around here trying to intimidate my people. I came here about a year ago.
Who's they though?
We ain't gonna say no names, we just gonna keep it polished. Yes, ma'am? Alright, cause I'm ready to go home and get me some sleep. I'm here, I'm not angry, I'm not upset with anyone. In California, they stole a book that I had. I was writing a book. San Bernardino beat me so bad, they almost killed me. I had 30 white men trying to look at my vagina. You tell me if that's okay. And all they wanted to know is who I was having sex with. Well, I'm celibate. How about that? Ain't a man never paid a bill for me. Everything is in my name. I've been trademarked and copywritten since I was 15. I know nothing about the wicked industry. So I sent my baby sister to law school. When she didn't have money for books, I did whatever I had to do to make sure she had them. Her name is Jasmine Renee Greer. She does not represent me. I represent me. My sister Lakeisha Greer, who has children with Nana's son, Nana's grandson, Dwayne LaFleur, you know, the one that keep locking up like he a criminal. That man ain't no criminal. I speak on behalf of my people who live here.
That's your time.
I want to buy stuff. And I feel like they've monopolized our community. Every time I ask about buying something, they tell me I can't. Well, I can't buy nothing.
We share our information with you.
Can I own Forest Hill or no?
You have the money.
I got the money. I'm about to go get a check from California.
We keep in touch with you.
Government
Make sure you get our cards before you leave.
I know Miss Juanita, that's who will be
That's
representing me.
fine. That's perfect. No, that's perfect.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
My sister, all blessings beyond, right? What you, don't be trying to walk up here after me like we cool. No, just go ahead, Mr. Mays. Be the thing, man. I like that coat, man.
Thank you.
It's
Mr.
almost prettier than mine. All right, I'm out, y'all. God
Appreciate
bless.
you. God bless you.
Miss Juanita,
Take care.
tell Silver B I'll see him Wednesday.
Okay, I'll call them.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So when y'all gonna get back? No,
You ready, Mr. Ladies?
I don't know how this
Your time started a minute.
goes. Speak up.
When did we start paying for people to do, not surveying, what do you call it, appraisal? When did the city start paying for appraisals? I would like someone to answer that question, because I heard you say there was appraisal for $200 or whatever dollars, 200, I guess, $200 something dollars, and you're letting the person have the property because they paid for the appraisal for $25. I would like to know when that started and under whom, and when, and I would like to see the legislation in reference to that as well. Not digressing, but in a way I am. Let me just say this for the record. Elected officials, when you're going into an executive session, elected officials cannot go into an executive session. Whatever the problem exists with elected official must be public, open to the public. Secondly, you don't hold executive sessions elsewhere in other municipalities. They are held in this municipality, in this facility. So I just giving you that little information, whereas you will not create, continue to do those kinds of things. And I would recommend to this council that this council either have a retreat with nothing but the council, a retreat and setting up your policies and procedures for your employees as well, and not allowing other departments to interfere in your department and your employees. They have no authority to discipline or recommend whatever your employees. You are responsible for your employees. And I will say this as well. Reason I'm suggesting a retreat for this council, whereas you guys can get together, it does not speak well for you and having employees hearing you and discussing things that should be discussed with the council among you and not your employees.
I totally
Because it get to the point where as employees, you can't say anything to them because you are all out of character. And so, and there are laws to back them up as well. Excuse me, my phone rang. So I'm saying to you, please have a retreat among nothing but the council.
Thank you. We will attempt to.
You need that. And you can have a facilitator or someone to aid and assist you in these endeavors and what your roles are
Thank you.
and what have
We
you.
appreciate
There are
it.
5 of you have responsibility for your employees.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Next we have response of council and mayor of remarks of the public. Madam Law Director, any response?
I'm not entirely sure what Mr. O'Mays was referring to, but aside from that, I don't really have any comment about anything else going on.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Gowdy?
Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight, and I really thank you, Omaze. Thank you for coming. We definitely need a retreat. We need to know one another and get to know one another, and I agree with that. Council duties and what we need to do so we won't override each other, and it's necessary to communicate with each other and stop acting on our feelings, and let's move the city forward. And the gender reviews. Good tonight, thank you.
Tear to my eye, stop. Councilwoman Stevenson?
I have nothing.
Thank you very much. Councilman Tim Austin?
Okay, I did have a few notes, and again, I do want to thank the folks for coming out and sharing the word. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for listening.
I want to share with Mr. O'May that there is a opportunity. The appraisal fee is actually paid by the person that's interested in purchasing the property.
I'm sorry. Can we have him come in, because we need to hear it.
How are you gonna take your serious? Like I'm just saying, half of the buildings that's messed up. He didn't say.
Well, if you don't hear the answer, he can rewatch it on TV.
I'll share it. But again, the appraisal fee is reimbursable. Is basically what it equates to. And so the city would not have to actually draw a check. The response from the city is allowing you to deduct that from the overall cost of the property or the parcel, whether it's the house or not, will be deducted from the overall purchase. That is the difference between the $275 as the estimated value, $250 is the reimbursable appraisal fee, leaving a cost of $25 due outside of the appraisal fee. Not all lots will qualify for such a low cost of transfer. Did you catch that, Mr. O'May? Okay. One more time for Mr. O'May's benefit. The appraisal fee is a reimbursable $250. Reimbursable based on the cost of the lot. And that is the amount that you would see coming across the legislation saying
Can I buy
whatever
it?
the cost is.
I want it all.
There was a concern about the location of a executive session, and the charter allows us to make amendments to waive a rule to accomplish a task. There was a motion made and properly second and passed that allowed us to waive the rule to have a executive session outside of the confines of the city hall. It was very beneficial for us to do that today. I learned, and again, would like to continue to have opportunities to grow as a council. It was based on the opportunity to look at policies, procedures as it pertains to our employment and our responsibility as the council. So thank you very much, Brother President. I do appreciate the opportunity, and again, looking forward to continuing to serve your interests, rights, and needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
You're welcome.
I too want to thank my colleagues, Madam Law Director, our great clerk, Dr. Guy, Brother Drew. Most importantly, I want to thank all of you. Took the time out to come on this cold night. It's out there storming and snowing.
Yeah, well,
And
I walked through.
you walked from, that's right, you walked from a far place to represent what you want to represent, your grandmother, the people. I
Don't
really
cut me
appreciate
off too
that.
early. I got a whole
We
lot
just have to
more.
follow the rules.
I just need to know the prices of everything.
It's different prices. You could go to our, Ms. Scotty could point you in the right direction.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
I
No
know she
problem.
will.
So we really appreciate you all coming. I will now entertain a motion to dismiss.
I move to adjourn.
Adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
You
Oh,
know
I'm sorry.
what
Time is 7:13.
You know why?
Because we're gonna vote in committee.
Do I matter?